So the transplant ambassador now is the person, again, with lived experience, we talked a little bit about this, as either a donor or recipient, and really, really important that you are really making an effort to recruit donors. So important. Like, I think people will identify the recipients, and the hospitals will identify the recipients because they know more about the recipients. We need to make a really special effort to find those donors. It's so key that they're, and this is again makes this program so unique that we have donors doing that. And I also want to make the point now, and we maybe make it a couple times, they do not have to have had that experience in that hospital. It doesn't matter. Perfect example, Marion donated, we had our transplant in London, and she is now the lead at Mackenzie Health because that's where she lives. It's easy for her to get there. She can go there in a short ride. She's going to be doing there. She's got to learn a little bit about their process, how it might be different. But then she would anyway, because we did it 7 years ago, and the process in London is probably different. So we have to, it's a refresher. So just remember that it's really about when you're recruiting people, it's about people who can easily access your centers. It's not necessarily that they had the experience there. So that gives you a little bit more of a scope and bandwidth to find people. And again, ambassadors do not have the lead responsibilities that you guys have, so we are hoping that they will do 2 to 3 shifts a month. People are away on holidays, all of that kind of stuff. We understand that. So as the lead, you kind of determine whether you kind of got somebody there who's really not, who's not helping out, and you have to manage that. Yeah.
When you talk about a shift, I mean, maybe I'm missing something. A shift during what? While they're getting dialysis?
No, a shift is just
when?
a time that you set aside to go and speak to someone. So it might be, so it's basically, I'm going to do my transplant ambassador thing this Tuesday and maybe 2 Tuesdays from now. So you're going to go into a clinic. Maybe you've scheduled to go into a clinic, or maybe you've decided you're going to meet somebody outside the clinic. That's also a shift.
But it's not, Peter, it's not an 8-hour shift.
It's a
No, I'm not talking about that.
It's
I'm
a-
understanding with it.
Like the actual context. So it's either going to be in the dialysis clinic.
And just be there with a vest on
Yes.
saying, I'm a kidney donor, speak to me.
That's
You got
right.
it.
That's
Or
a
in a
shift.
waiting room, sitting there smiling.
Right.
Or
Doing
meeting
that.
someone for coffee because you met them and they wanted to meet you.
Fine, okay, that's all I'm trying to
Yeah,
clarify.
Yeah, perfect.
We had to call it something. If you think of a better word.
No, that's
Yeah,
fine, I just,
yeah.
the clarity up.
Yeah.
In the hospitals, is the multi-care kidney clinic separate from the dialysis
Yes.
clinic? Okay.
Yes, and that's why you will need several schedules for the different units.
And your
And then
QI
they
teams
don't
can
even-
help you learn what's what and
Yeah.
what's where and when.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
And they may not even be in the same building.
No, they often aren't. Yeah.
Gord, did you in
Yeah, in my particular case, 4 months of the year, I'm not even available in Canada. We go to Florida for the winter.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
We have for the last 8, so that's good. Yeah.
So then just work with Penny,
Yeah.
so that she'll
And
know
that's
when you're
exactly-
not
that's-
around and.
And that's an exception to, and we will work with those folks because, I mean, you're going to be a great ambassador. You're going to be able to fill in for Penny when you come back,
Yeah.
and you find a way to make that work. We, definitely. I mean, a great ambassador is allowed to take holidays, right? Even if it's 4 months. You're not getting away,
You
Gordon.
look worried.
You think
Are you
you're gonna get
worried?
away, you're not. It's
Yeah,
not
I'm
happening.
just concerned whether I don't mind giving my time. I'll give as much time as it takes. But I'm only available 8 months of the year. There's 4 months of the year.
That's
Well,
okay.
you know what you
Then
have
do for
between
8 months.
now and the time you go
Yeah.
It's awesome.
to find someone else, tell Penny.
It's
Focus
awesome.
on the 8.
Oh, absolutely.
That's
I mean,
exactly.
That's a good point. Good point.
How about the other way? You're available 8.
Yes, exactly.
You're available for 8 months.
You're tanning the other one.
Okay, we're at.
I don't think we've got too much.
Okay.
I mean, you're sharing you guys know this. You're sharing your personal story. Key here is we're not giving medical advice. Lauren's already said it. This is key. We never give medical advice, ever, ever, ever. And the QI team will probably reinforce that. This is about telling our story, and that is enough. Telling our story and sharing the process that we've learned at that hospital, and also referring them to the right person.
And if someone is concerned about something with their health, all you can do is encourage them to speak with the nurses and the
Right,
doctors.
yeah.
And you can certainly
Because they're the
listen.
specialists.
You could be an ear and hear them, but we cannot offer advice on what they.
So I can't be called Dr. Gordon.
No, Gord.
No.
See, this is another negative. This is piling out here.
That's sorry.
He's out of here. That's it.
These are face-to-face shifts.
Yes.
These are face-to-face. I mean, you may have a call and not to, you know, to coordinate things, but we really want this to be primarily face-to-face. And again, we talked about you need to understand what the process is, and you need to be aware of what resources are available to share with people, and we're going to provide you with that as well. And more resources are always becoming available, so we will provide you with better resources as they become
And
available.
the overend has videos and all sorts of stuff as well.
Yes, that's what our guest is going to talk to us about coming in. In the clinic, we have talked a little bit about this, but so key to the program that you are there, where patients are, you're visible, easily identifiable.
So we're working on getting vests, green vests that say tap, I'm a donor, I'm a recipient, talk to me. Some hospitals have some issues with that, so
We
if
talked
they-
about that when you're on.
maybe we'll have you have a sash or a cane or a cape or something like I don't know, but
Good idea.
cape.
Okay.
Penny, you're getting a tiara.
As long as it has room to say, I am a transplant
And she'll
recipient.
come in singing the Miss America song.
Wonder Woman. So again, something to talk with your team about. If they try to say, no, we're gonna give you this little ribbon, not good enough, all right? It's not identifying us as what we're there for. So I think, could we have a?
We're ready for break.